Hey all, Russ here, RVerTV. Welcome. Check that out. There's the sunrise over Lake Mead. Just backing out of this RV site right here at the Lake Mead RV Village, I believe it's called here. Gonna make a quick little run. We're gonna check out a little mining town this morning, then I gotta run back into Henderson and drop the van off. They're gonna have it the rest of the day getting serviced. This is a neat RV park. It's more of a mobile home park, but they got quite a few RV sites as well. All right, well, we got about a 30-mile run here to make. And the heat is on. We're in triple digits now. After that bike ride yesterday, I'm glad I got that over with. It is really cranking up with the heat. Okay, going past the entrance here. Last time I'll see Lake Mead for quite a few months. I won't be coming back here because we're going to start our summer travel soon. All right, on the old Boulder Highway, I'm going to cut right through Boulder City instead of taking that Interstate 11. It's kind of a long way around. Boulder City this time morning, there won't be many people around. Off to the right, that's where we took that bike ride yesterday. My legs are sore. That was a lot of miles. Did over 25 miles on the bike yesterday. Not bad for an old guy. Really cool trails. I think this winter I'll come back and I'll do the entire loop. It's over 30 miles. That would be something, clear around this area. Las Vegas does it right, or Boulder City, whatever. All right, here we are, Boulder City, the only city in Nevada without casinos. When they constructed the city and made it, they did not allow gambling here, so they didn't want the workers to lose their money, their paychecks when they were building the dam. And it stayed like that through the decades and stuff, so there's no casino in Boulder City. Now, as soon as you hit the town limits, there is. All right, this is old main highway. Cutting right through town. It's kind of stood the test of time. It looks the same now that it did a lot of years ago. A lot of old motels. There's a Boulder Dam Historic Museum in the old downtown district. The railroad museums here. All kinds of neat stuff. I've always enjoyed coming here. Yeah, they even got a big Elks Lodge, which I'm a member, have been for, I don't know, 15, 16 years now. And the Elks Lodge has a big RV park, huge. See the palm trees and the medium strip, the roads. All right, the goal here is we're going to just run right up the road here. We're going to take Highway 95 south, I think for about, maybe 12, 13 miles. Then we're going to cut into Eldorado Canyon. There's an old mine town called Nelson. Also an old, like, touristy mining camp that they give tours and all that. I don't have time today to take tours. I could get the van in for service. My appointment's in 3 hours, so this should work out pretty darn good. All right, here's the turnoff. You know that bike trail off to the right comes clear around here and cuts up through those mountains off to the right as well, up into Henderson. It's super close to Vegas here. If you kept going straight, it'd take you right into Henderson, then Las Vegas. But this was the main road for a lot of years. I always drove this Highway 95 through Searchlight. Big, massive, and I mean massive solar farms out here. They're huge. Produce a lot of power. Those hills off to the left, that's where we're going. We're not going too far. Once again, it's called Eldorado Canyon, and we'll go all the way down to see the Colorado River. Yay! Looks like road construction. They got it all blocked off. There used to be off to the right. You could dry camp there. They might not allow it anymore. All right, here's our turnoff. If you're looking on Google Maps, look for Nevada 165. This will take us down to the town of Nelson. Now, according to Google Maps, it's 18 miles all the way down to the Colorado River and 11 miles into Nelson. One way in, one way out. Yeah, they got this all tore up, don't they? Oh, good, it's paved. I seen this gravel go, not 18 miles of dirt road. We got paved road, yay. All right, well, let's head on in. There's the sign. Cool. We are definitely getting in the mountains. This is gold country. There are several old mines, if you look at it on the maps. This is a off-road paradise for off-roading, jeeping, all that. There's dirt roads everywhere. Wow, that's a third big truck I seen. They must have a gravel pit or something in here. That's the third truck I've seen coming out. Okay, we're 11 miles in. Here's the big city, town of Nelson, Nevada. There's some dumpsters. I see some mobile homes. There's no gas station here, no store. The history of this place was, it was steamboats that came in along the river, and they'd haul out the ore from all the mines. And the history here goes way, way back. Huge. Watch this guy, he's in a hurry. Zip. In a hurry to get nowhere. This road ends. Well, more homes. Probably a neat place to live. But you are back in here all by your lonesome. Well, let's do this. Before I stop, I'm going to drive all the way down to the river and we'll work our way back. How's that? That's the plan. We're sticking to it. Heck yeah. Oh my goodness, we're getting into some little canyons here. Camera's not picking it up. There's little mine shafts everywhere. You can see tailing piles, holes in the hill. They have mined this place. Wow, look at this. This is gorgeous. I'm just gonna leave the camera roll. Enjoy the views. Gonna end up down at the Colorado River, right here in Eldorado Canyon. Oh, I see some buildings up here. That must be that mining town. Tourist town. Tours. Mining tours. Sorry. The pictures of it look cool. They got electricity. There's power in here. And there is no cell phone. Zero. Starlink would be perfect for internet here. Wow, it's pretty big, isn't it? I'll stop on our way back out. Let's get down to the river. I'm on a little bit of a time schedule here. Old school buses, old buildings. Oh, this looks fun. Water tower. There's their little store. Okay. We'll hit it on the way out. It's not even open yet. It's early. Did you make some coffee? Heck yeah. Always get out here early. See, there's mining spoils. You can see mine shafts right off to the right. There's more old buildings there. There's another gravel truck. What a long climb hauling rock out of this place. My goodness. Oh, I see another truck. That must be the entrance to it. They got a big gravel pit down here. There's another big old dump truck. Right there's a road for it. All right, let's get on down to the river. Made it. There's the mighty Colorado River. We are way down there. Wasn't that gorge pretty driving through there? That's pretty incredible. You could see mine shafts everywhere. And to think all the steamboats used to come down through here and load. Steamships, whatever you call them. Back in the late 1800s. Very, very rich with history. And we're as far down here. I've never been down this far. We're north of Lake Mojave. All right, let me get out. we'll do a little bit of exploring here. Well, they got a dumpster for trash. There's those mountains we just drove through. I looked on Google Maps on the phone. That Willow Beach is not too far from here. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I mentioned it before, there is a raft trip you can take. And I'm going to do it later. Can't do it now. From the base of Hoover Dam all the way down to Willow Beach. And I bet you would pass right through here on this Colorado River. I'd have to get my bearings straight a little bit, but if you look on the maps, look at that, someone had a fire here. So people do come down here. I don't know if you can camp or it's just day use. I bet you could camp here. That other little road dropped off the other side. I'll go check that in a minute. I see a storyboard way over there. But there's your mighty Colorado River. Isn't that gorgeous? Talk about being out in the middle of nothing. Welcome to Nevada. I see a storyboard over here. But to drive down in, you know, it's one way in, one way out off the main highway, 95. We're 18 miles from the highway. 7 miles from Nelson. That would have been a heck of a wagon ride down here with horses. I don't think there's much on that storyboard. There's that ravine where the road dropped down into. Oh, I bet you could launch a boat here. It's all dirt. I bet you can. I bet that goes all the way down to the water. There's even a parking area down there with dumpsters. And a dirt road taking off the other direction. Huh. Maybe like a canoe or kayak or rubber raft. That goes clear down to the Colorado River. Yeah, look at this storyboard. Okay, there's your history. It said, nice view of the river. I think that one needs some work. But yeah, I'll figure it out. I definitely want to do that raft trip. I spotted that several weeks ago. And it takes like 3-4 hours to go downriver, and then they bus you back to near Hoover Dam. But here's your mighty Colorado, right out in the middle of nowhere, Nevada. Let's zoom in with the phone here. That color contrast. You talk about your Kodak moment. There you go. Crystal flat blue water against some mountains. Back in the day, that would have been full of steamships, steamboats. Those steamboats weren't that big, though, back then. I know in Bullhead City at the museum, there's a lot of pictures. There's even pictures of them in Quartzsite, at the Quartzsite Museum. Talk about fishing, though. You want your own private fishing spot. There you go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Willow Beach would be downriver. Then it turns into Lake Mojave. And Hoover Dam would be upriver. Well, got a little greenery going down there, shrubs. Yeah, to have a boat, you could just come up here and anchor and camp. Four-wheel drive, you could drive right down to the water, down through that wash. That has to be access for a boat launch. All right, well, let's keep rolling here. I will drive down to that other little parking area on my way out. I gotta pick up the pace. I want to stop at that mine tour place, Eldorado Canyon. At least look at some of the buildings. Because I gotta get the van in for its appointment. Hard to believe we're already mid-May. I hit the road big time right after Memorial Day. There will be a big time live stream, probably Memorial Day weekend, about all the travel coming up. Should be epic. Plus, I'm doing some improvements to the van. There's been a huge interest on the van, so I'm going to feature it over the next couple weeks. I'm going to do a couple videos on it. A lot of interest. I get a lot of requests for it, so I figure while I'm fixing it up, might as well film it. Heck yeah. I'm still the only one down here. It is quiet. Believe it or not, I have 1 bar cell signal here. Must be following along the river, because up in those mountains there, I had nothing. But this year I got a Starlink Mini mounted to the roof. Got internet no matter where. Isn't that weird? All right, I'm gonna head down this little paved road here. See what we missed. Nice road, though. They maintain it. But definitely, if you had a Jeep side by side, this would be the place to bring it. This close to Vegas, I bet they got all kinds of people that come out here. Well, there's a little storyboard. See if there's anything left on that. And the end of the pavement. Well, boater safety stuff. A lot of graffiti. Oh, look at that. Well, nothing you can do. But this is just a huge, look at that, all graffitied. This is a huge wash here, isn't it? Big old ravine. The van might make it. I don't want to chance it. Plus, I gotta keep rolling. But definitely four-wheel drive. If you had a canoe, kayak, you could easily bring it down. Ooh, I see a sign up here. See what it says. Quite a few dumpsters. They must get usage here. Probably on the weekends. Eagle Wash Road. They recommend 4x4. Yeah. Lettering prohibited. What about graffiti? Oh, man. Okay, well, Eagle Wash. I have to look that up on the maps. I bet it takes you back into some old mines in the hills. Pretty cool area for off-roading. I've always wanted to come down in here, but never was close enough to make the side trip off the main highway and the timing. So if you want something fun to do when you're close to Vegas, this would be a excellent, and I mean excellent, road trip. Alright, let's head back up the hill. When I come to these places, I always think what it looked like way back 100 some years ago. Did they have that graffiti on those concrete blocks? No. Boy, that graffiti's everywhere down here. That's too bad. But yeah, the guys riding in the wagons with all that ore, they rode straight up this steep grade here. Pretty big wash right there. Metal detected. You know, this is gold and silver country. I bet you could come down here in your 4x4 and do a little prospecting. Wow, look at that. Isn't that cool? Little rock formations. Been there forever. Oh, right here, there's a mine. Let me get the side camera going. It's got no trespassing signs everywhere, big ones. There's an active mine. Cool. Rocks blocking the driveway. Says dog will bite. Keep people out. That's cool. Off to the left, there's a little water tower, more mines. I don't know if they still produce. That might even be part of that gravel pit too. That's something, them big trucks full of gravel pulling this grade out of here. It's pretty steep. Full of gravel and rock. Well, here it is. Old shacks from mining days. Is that Eldorado Canyon mine tour place. Old school buses and Greyhound buses. Wow, look at these buildings. I'm gonna stop. We'll walk around. It's just now 8 o'clock. I can only spend a few minutes here, then I gotta get back to Vegas. There's another old bus. They got power here, you got power poles. Well, let's pull in, check her out. I asked. I can take pictures. A lot of photography happens here. Really nice guy that works here. I think he's the owner. But he has photographers out here. Then they have those tour buses that come out of Vegas. Look at the old water tower, huh? Just the building itself. They sell refreshments and stuff in there. Even a tree. Grow some trees in the desert. Better have lots of water. He said to watch out for rattlesnakes. He's caught a bunch of them recently. I think they live here in the back. Building's pretty good shape though, huh? It will get hot here. Oh goodness. You're in the hardcore desert right here. Along the river. Big old Coca-Cola sign there, huh? Well, he said I can go ahead and get a few shots of the inside. I think I'll do that. Do you get snow here? Bullwinkle the moose. All kinds of cool old pictures. A lot of history in here. There's the steamships that used to come through here, hauling ore and people and everything.
Flip that light on.
Oh, okay.
Those are my in-laws.
Call from Boulder City and
Eldorado Canyon.
Pretty neat place. See all those rattlesnakes? He said he caught like 9 of them last couple of days. Then he freezes them for whatever reason. There's the old tanks from mining. They used to process ore, it looks like here. Old fire trucks. They do not active mine this anymore. It's all just history tours and all that. He said they get tons of people out of Vegas. There's some of the old shafts that go in the ground. All the mining tailings still there. Guarantee if you metal detected here, you'd find something. And he said photographers, they like taking pictures here, calendars, all kinds of stuff. It is a fee. I mean, it's a business. The guy has to make money. Definitely worth it. Super nice guy. All right, I gotta head into Henderson. Get this van serviced. Cool stop. Glad I came out here. Those guys been out taking pictures. He said they had a few out there. Probably in the buildings, all the old vehicles. I mean, you could create all kinds of cool photography here. Guy's carrying a big camera. There's a school bus body mounted on this truck. Check this out. For more information on my channel, be sure to check out my website, RVerTV.tv. There you can sign up for a newsletter, putting one out once a month now. Got articles, pictures, blogs, all kinds of cool stuff. Featured travels, previous travels, that kind of thing. Plus we got a merch shop. Got the Armchair Traveler series and also the, heck yeah, coffee mugs, hats, shirts, which help support the channel and future videos just like this one. Exploring this back road in Nelson, Nevada, all the way down to the Colorado River. Go figure, huh? Pass by here so much. Anyway, it's RVerTV.tv and I appreciate it very much. Pretty interesting place. I'd definitely come back here again. It'd be fun. What would really be fun is to have an off-road vehicle to where you could do some exploring on the dirt roads. Now that would be perfect for something like that. But it's very scenic. Get all the way down to the water. See a little history there at that old mine camp. Plus that guy was cool. I don't know, freezer full of rattlesnakes, so that was kind of weird. Look at that, there's another dirt road heading out. But there's more mine shafts back in there. Back in the town of Nelson. How'd you like to live here, huh? right into Vegas I go. Well, actually Henderson, Mercedes dealer, van's getting serviced. Coming up on RVerTV will be Route 66 Fun Run. I filmed it a week or so ago. Then after that, we're going to be getting ready to hit the road. You'll see van videos, all kinds of cool stuff right here on RVerTV. Journey continues. Talk soon.